Hey, Alex, I recommended a book. That's why we started talking. Everything is connected in life, by the way. Don't worry. The conversation was completely spontaneous with Alex. I recommended a book. My conversation with Alex started about what Alex does. He explained to us that he works in quality assurance. He needs to learn about and understand apps. He's assigned apps, and he needs to make sure that the quality requirements are being met. And he says he needs to learn a lot, and sometimes he feels like he's detaching from reality maybe. And he says also that he's very good at working with his hands. And I start to listen to Alex, and then Mercedes comes on, and Mercedes is a woman that has worked with the hands, with her hands, making shoes, working with jewels, everything, the work of people that work with hands. And so I start to connect everything, because everything is in connection, right? Like here in this picture. And then I sent you a book by the writer Richard Sennett, who is a very well-known professor. Richard Sennett is the Centennial Professor of Sociology at the London School of Economics and former university professor of the humanities at New York University. He's currently a senior fellow of the Center on Capitalism and Society at Columbia University. Okay. And this guy is followed by a good anthropologist that I know. And this friend of mine, this anthropologist friend of mine, recommended this book, The Craftsman, 2008. I read it and I was in awe. I was pleasantly surprised to read this book. I loved it, in other words. And I recommended it to you tonight because when I listened to Alex and I saw Mercedes, I connected. And the connection is not just about seeing Mercedes and talking to Alex, but it's also about the fact that the hand is so powerful. And the fact that hands are not to be taken lightly. And the fact that this depiction by Michelangelo of the creation of Adam, where Adam apparently is touching fingers with the creator, let's call him God, is not just a symbol of union. It's a signal of something, of a promise. Maybe it's a signal that we are divine and that we belong with God. I don't know, just talking extemporaneously, okay? Talking, madly here in front of you. But read that book. Read that book, I recommend. Read that book, I recommend that maybe we can create a book club where we discuss snippets of that book. That would be a very interesting idea for a book club, where you read and then you just take screen captures of your favorite parts, and then we come and we present them and we discuss. That would be, I think that's the new generation of our book readings. Remember that we started last year reading Caperucita Roja and El Lobo Feroz, and now we have been growing. And I think that this book would be phenomenal. If you could just read and take pictures and then we share, it'd be fantastic. Okay, so just think about it seriously. I just shared the book. The book's name is The Craftsman, and it's by the writer Richard Sennett. Okay, Richard Sennett is the writer of The Craftsman. All right. Comments? No? Questions? All right, so Dante is getting a little rambunctious and my family just came back, so I'm gonna go to my room. Hang on tight. Talk among yourselves. I'll be right back, okay? Don't leave. Talk among yourselves. I'll be right back.
It's
It's
gone.
gone.
Okay.
So the new host is Juliet. So we just follow the anything, something that everything that Juliet did. Okay. So pay attention.
Okay, so
We can make a warm up,
Yeah.
right?
let's okay. Takes me to.
What's going on? What's your day? How was your day?
Oh, very busy.
What,
Very
what
busy,
about
I
what
will
about
keep-
what about you, Juliet?
Oh, the last week, the 2 last weeks, I very sick.
Very sick?
Wow.
Yeah,
What happened?
Cough?
I am flu. Yeah,
How many weeks are there?
a little too.
Hey, what's up? Good, good, good.
How many weeks
Let's
do you have?
how about what?
No, Juliet. How many weeks
Ah.
do you have currently?
Two.
2 weeks or 2 hours
Uh,
or 2 hours?
2 last weeks.
No. But some flu.
Hey, teacher Gabe.
Did you have fever?
Yeah, I have flu. I have fever. Pulse. Etc.
But you are here is better than whatever thing.
Right now, I feel much better.
Fab, I have a question. Fab, do you have the crafter in the Audible?
The what?
In Audible app?
Yes.
Do you have the crafter? This book?
Yes, it's in the app. Yes. I think so. Let me just double check. I think so. Yeah.
Because
should-
we can follow the audio book and read the PDF also.
Yeah, exactly. Library. Hang on. The Craftsman. The Craftsman. Yeah, I have it. I have it. You can
you-
listen to it.
But
As well.
You need one credit.
No, it's
Wait.
there. I bought it. I
Oh,
bought it
the
time ago.
library.
Yeah, it's in my library.
The library. Oh, cool.
So you can listen to it.
Essentially, step by step to stand-up comedy, course, atomic habits.
Oh yeah, there are many cool books. There are many cool books. I've had my Audible account for several years, and every month I buy a new book. So yeah. All right. So yeah, listen to The Craftsman. It's good. And read. And maybe my idea with this recommendation is for you to maybe select a book for the month. We select a book for the month, a book that is maybe interesting, maybe controversial. Just interesting. I go with interesting. If I can catch your attention with a book, with the premise of a book, then we read that book during that month, and we have weekly meetings where we share our favorite parts. How do you make notes? Very simple. Read on your telephone or on your computer, or listen, and then take that part. I mean, like take a screen capture or record your screen listening to the app. That's it. Then you have the resource. Then when we meet, you either show your picture or you play the recording, and we can all give opinions. I mean, like, for example, this week, we're going to read Richard Sennett's The Craftsman, chapters 1 and 2, for example, this week. And then
I
share, and we discuss it. What was
I share the audiobook link in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, cool. There you go. So what do you think of that idea?
Marvelous idea, teacher. Hi, everyone. Almost
you.
I finished with the book. I forget the name. Sorry.
The
I'm
Craftsman,
handling.
for example.
For
No,
me,
I
it's
was
better.
reading I'm sorry, I forget the name of the word. Actually, I shared it in the web group WhatsApp.
Yeah, what are we talking
But
about
now
then?
I'm feeling black.
But maybe it's better than the
Honest.
Mexican YouTuber try to explain the bad words, the Colombia bad words.
No, actually today was day with rush and a lot of things to do because the class is beginning again. So
Okay. So
Your
anyway,
daughter's class? Your daughter class or you are class?
no, for my daughter class, actually
Mm.
tomorrow I'm gonna make the last step for my inscription by the school, my
mhm.
curriculum. I don't know. Awaken your genius, teacher. Sorry.
Oh, right. Yes,
Yeah,
that one is good. That one is very good.
yeah, almost I'm gonna finish it.
That one is good. And like I said, I mean, like there are a ton of really good books that we could read together. And it's even better when you bring your favorite parts and we share, you know, we have like a little party and we share our favorite parts and we discuss. That could be a more advanced way to experience reading, and especially because you feel motivated and pressured by the group. I mean, like everybody's reading chapter 1 and 2. I need to read chapter 1 and 2. No excuses. Do you understand, everybody? So it's about reading. Just read, get new ideas, connect your ideas.
What have you thought about this one book? You make a open a discussion with us about the chapter, about the thoughts. What is your idea?
No, my idea is, for example, this is just an example right now. We have, for example, this book. Okay. This book is divided in chapters, right? You open the book, it's divided in chapters. Let me see. Hang on a second. What's going on here? 1 second. Sorry. I apologize. The Craftsman. Let me see. Let me share my screen with you guys.
Mm.
Okay.
For me, it was a big help when you share with me the Audible account.
Yeah.
Because first I was reading that book in Read Era, or Read Era. I don't know. Read Era.
Era, who's era?
And Read Era or Read Era. The app, the another app, when I downloaded the book by Genesis site, and then I was reading the book. But when I was reading, I feel like something that missed because I needed the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation by some words. And when I can sign into your account the Audible, and then I feel more support for understand the book. But the book have a vocabulary, a easy vocabulary, and it's so understandable. I don't know if that works, but yeah, I feel like this is my first book. Actually, trying to read it with the audio and trying to read with the I don't know, with the text, right? So I feel that, like, for me, I can say this is my first book where I read in English.
Yeah, and maybe the most important thing or the most important part is for you to collect your favorite parts and share with others. You have to have your favorite parts and then take those snippets and share them with others. That is true learning. You learn twice. So this is just an example. Like we have chapter 1. Okay, this week we're going to read chapter 1, for example. And on Thursday we get together and we share. That's it. What do you think? But it doesn't have to be this book. It doesn't have to be this book. It can be any other book. There are many interesting books.
But the idea is we are gonna get together after we have read previously
Exactly.
to the
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, in
And
other
then
words,
teacher,
we're gonna read as an assignment. When we come back and we get together, we share our favorite parts, which maybe we can read. I mean, but those parts only. We're gonna focus then on the parts that you find interesting or your favorite parts, in other words.
Or maybe try to ask you for doubts or for something for asking.
Exactly.
About the reading.
However, I would say that the club is more of a club to traffic ideas. The idea is to traffic ideas. So instead of finding the vocabulary or the parts that you don't understand, you want to find the parts that you understand and love and want to share. However, if in those parts that you share, there is new words or vocabulary or expressions or language that needs to be clarified, we can try to do that in the group.
Exactly. Instead of doing in the meeting is launch the question in the WhatsApp group for
that too, yeah, during the week.
during the week.
Well,
okay.
and then the only purpose of this is to read and to share, to have one day or one moment, one session when we get together, but to share what I call the trafficking of ideas. Okay.
And learn some vocabulary.
And we learn some vocabulary in the mix. I mean, like, that's not the objective, but is something that is inevitable. It's going to happen, obviously. But I want to focus your attention on your favorite ideas. That's it. Like, learn to select favorite ideas. That's pretty much the premise of this exercise. Learn to pick favorite ideas and share them. So I have several books. What I can do is I can give you like a poll. I can post a poll on WhatsApp with 3 or 4 books, and we choose the one that you choose, you know, in the poll, and we read that one during the week. Maybe not this week, but we can start next week. Maybe. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to post a poll now later after class, and you can vote, and we can then choose our favorite book for the next week to get together. Now, talking about connecting ideas. That's what we started talking about today by coincidence. Yeah. But since you know that I'm very superstitious, I don't believe in coincidence. I think that this had to happen today. Today, for example, Juliet is wearing a bandana. That is a signal. It's a signal that this class is different because Juliet is decorating our class today. The beautiful bandana. Yeah. Now, nothing is coincidental in my life. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about connectors, which I told you, yeah, connection is a thing, but it's a superficial thing. Okay. Connecting things is superficial, but that's why I don't use connectors. That's not my favorite word in the language. I have a substitute for connectors, and it's called signals. We talked about that last year, signals, because connectors are too functional. Okay, here we see the connection between God and Adam. Yeah, but what is the promise? What is behind this? What is the intention, the direction, the design? Why that? What is the significance? What can I imagine from the connection, beyond the connection? That's what I call a signal. And so signals in writing and speaking help you to keep your imagination focused. Yeah. They signals. And it's a beautiful thing that I want you to learn to appreciate, especially now that we're going to start reading. Because when you manage your signals very well, your reading is more fluid and your understanding is more permanent. Okay. So we're going to go over signals again. Over signals again we go. And I'm going to send you a very quick chart. Luis already knows this exercise. We did it on the weekend because Luis has private lessons with me. So now he's the expert. He's the expert. Yeah. Pay attention to Luis. He's the expert. So I'm going to share something that Luis already saw. Esto ya lo vio Luis, o sea que les lleva años luz. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Just one day. Just one day.
One day makes a big difference too. Don't
One
worry.
day to one
Please
day.
don't make a spoiler.
Spoiler. Okay,
Spoiler
everybody
alert.
knows this. Everybody has seen this before, but it's fresher in Luis's mind because we were talking about this and using it on Saturday. So right there. Study it for a minute. Study it. It's a simple chart or table. Study it. By the way, tonight we have reading on TikTok. You know that those readings are not for everybody. No para los que sufren del corazón. Tonight's reading is the Vagina Workshop, El Taller de la Vagina, tonight on TikTok, just in case you want to come by. Okay. It's a very interesting book that I'm reading. De pronto ya han visto la obra teatral o la han escuchado por ahí. Se llama Los Monólogos de la Vagina, The Vagina Monologues. Very interesting artistic piece. And tonight I'm going to be reading the part of the book or the part of the script that is called the Vagina Workshop. You're welcome, just in case you want to come. Remember, this is not for the faint of heart. Esto no es para los que les titila el corazón o le brinca. You need to be strong. Just kidding. You're welcome. Tonight, happening on TikTok at 9:15. All right, so can anyone explain to me, not Luis because he is now an expert. I need another person to explain to me what you understand in that chart. Anybody? A courageous soul?
There are the connectors or word for
Yeah.
connections for explain that cause and effect.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? What else do you see there? Anybody else?
Look at the WhatsApp message. There is a
Okay.
table. The teacher published mesas with the table.
Mhm.
In my point of view, is maybe some representation about the creation.
Juanca, you need to put your microphone close to your mouth,
Okay. Repeat.
please.
Are we recording? Oh, no,
Yeah.
just kidding. No, I told you that, in my opinion, is something for catch in the image. First of all, the creation, the man by the God, by God, right? Another thing maybe is the connection between the fingers, is the option that God give us for being independent in your action, in your thoughts, in your actions, or maybe in your decision, and the responsibility to pay when we make a mistakes. Maybe what else?
Oh, but we're talking about something else, Juanca. I'm sorry. I apologize. I let you continue, but we're talking about something else. We're talking about a table or a chart that I just shared on WhatsApp. Take a look.
Teacher, I think that words begins with an action, no? But both of the kinda or types, expect and unexpected, all of them begins in an action. But maybe when in the type by expect, for me, takes my eye, I don't know, catch my eye in the word since and do, because it's like,
New, maybe?
no, it's kind of, it's obviously that maybe it's kind of obviously for expect a result or
Right.
something.
Look at these. These are all the words that you see in the chart that I sent you on WhatsApp. Yeah. The first piece of homework that you have is to understand which of those words signal, like demonstrate, announce that the next part of language that you're going to hear or read is going to introduce something expected or unexpected in the context. That's what I want you to think about. All of those words that you're seeing right now, right there in this document, all of those words, which of those words are going to introduce a piece of text or language that in the context is something to be expected or unexpected? Think about it for a minute, just for a minute. Think. Each one is either unexpected or expected. That's the only function. It's a duality. Expected or unexpected. Which one is which? All right, I'm back. Guys, let me see. Juliet, because
You too.
when you see or hear because, the next piece of language or text is going to be expected or unexpected in the context where it happens.
Expected.
Thank you. Since, Edith.
Expected, teacher.
Alex, therefore. I don't know if Alex is with us or because both his phone and camera are off. How about Bernardo? Bernardo, therefore.
Therefore,
Did Bernardo talk? I don't know. I guess Bernardo is not with us. How about Luis? Therefore, is that expected or unexpected?
expect,
Expected.
expected. Okay, expected.
Juanca, due to.
But teacher, what is the meaning for therefore?
Consequently, they're synonyms.
So what consequently you are told me what expect that I answer in your question because the next one is consequently.
Due to.
Due to
Expected or unexpected?
due to expect.
Expected. Alba, yet.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Juliet, nevertheless.
Unexpected.
Thank you. Although, Edith.
Expect.
Unexpected.
Oh,
Unexpected.
unexpected.
Yes. Luis, however.
Unexpected.
What?
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Juanca, despite.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Yeah. So what is the meaning of expected, unexpected? What does that mean? What can you give me other synonyms for expected versus unexpected? What are those terms?
The effect is the effect continue the idea in the cause.
That's expected.
Yep.
Continue. Everything can
the-
continue.
Continue the idea. Or continue the sentence in the normal way. Or
Normal.
in-
That's the important thing. Normal. The normal way. Expected is the normal way. Unexpected is the abnormal way.
It's like the fact,
unexpected.
teacher.
Is like what?
Is the fact previous a fact?
Or possible
Okay.
fact.
Yeah.
Hi,
maybe.
teacher.
Hey.
Hey, I'm come back.
Okay. All right. So in Juan
What is
Carlos' world,
question?
expected means normal, unexpected means abnormal, and I agree. I like it.
Oh no. No, normally it's another course of the way of the path in the main idea. The way or the path is changed.
There's
So
a
it's
twist,
unexpected. So it's
a turn.
So it's unexpected, or
Flip.
unexpected could be is surprising.
Surprising. So it's a change of direction. I like that. A change of direction that can be for surprising or frustrating. But in reality, yes, it's not the normal way. The normal way is to continue walking along the road. And if you leave the road to take another route, maybe you can find paradise or hell, like it happened to Dante
Okay.
in the Divine Comedy.
In the good context, or the bad context, or the bad situation. An affirmative context and negative context.
Yeah.
But it's different that the idea in the first part of the paragraph or the sentence. Just different.
Okay, so I like that change in direction. Now, these signals, I'm not gonna call them connectors. These signals, when you see them, that's your way of thinking. Because expected. Since, expected. Therefore, expected. Consequently, expected. Because of, expected. Due to, expected. So, expected. And the rest are unexpected. Even though, although, however, nevertheless, despite, in spite of, but, and yet, unexpected. What do you mean? Edith is asking. What do you mean? Yeah, for example, I don't have money. It's true. No money.
It's false.
It's false. I don't have money. I
It's
don't have money.
unexpected.
So,
It's unexpected. Totally.
no, that's not the point. No, no, the
It's a
point is,
fake news.
this is a signal. I don't have money. So you need to signal what comes after. If you want something to be expected or unexpected, that's where you signal. For example, expected. I don't have money. Expected. So I'm not going out tonight. Yeah or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Is the ordinary, normal way. Is the one direction. I don't have money, so I'm not going out tonight. Expected. So that's the magic of so. When you say so, people switch to, okay, normal, no problem, no trouble, no foul, everything is cool. We can imagine what's going to happen. So many things can happen. Like, I don't have money, so I'm not going to buy new shoes. I don't have money, so I'm going to stay home. I don't have money, so I can't order food. I don't have money, so I'm going to see what's in the refrigerator to cook something to eat. I don't have money, so I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have money, so tomorrow I'm not taking my bike out because I don't have money for the gas. So many so's. Now, how about connecting to unexpected? I don't have money.
I go out with you.
But I'm going out. Yeah. There are people like that. We call them gotereros.
Yep.
Juan Carlos knows them. Los gotereros. Los que
turn
dicen
out-
ser
I turn
amigos.
down to channel.
Los que dicen ser amigos hasta que es, okay, let's pay the bill. They disappear.
So the ninja step.
The ninja. Yeah, they're ninjas.
Disappear.
All right, so I don't have money, but I'm going to order cocorico. I don't have money, but unexpected. So expected. That's the beauty of signals. They set the expectation. You can finish my idea. Even if we don't coincide, you can more or less imagine what I'm going to say. For example, I am angry. So complete my idea. I'm angry. So
you don't want to talk with anyone.
exactly. So you don't want to talk with anyone. Yeah. I'm angry, Mercedes.
Mercedes also is angry.
He wants to lecture you. He wants to cook you. To cook you.
She
To
don't-
cook you.
She
He doesn't
doesn't want
want-
me to be angry.
She's going to
Mercedes.
cook to you.
Mercedes, Bernardo is angry.
Despite.
Ah, despite. Okay, Juliet, finish the idea. Bernardo is angry despite.
Have dinner.
However, his mom told me Bernardo is very angry all day.
Let's repeat. Bernardo is angry. Finish the idea, Juliet.
Despite.
You can use, if you want, you can use any of them. No problem.
Okay.
To signal your next step.
So my best idea for him is going to beer in my house.
Get a beer. So he should get a beer, yeah. Bernardo is angry, so he should get a beer.
En ese caso, teacher Bernardo, despite he ate 2 dishes.
He's having.
O sea que no es angry, es conchudo, es lo que es un conchudo.
Yep, yeah.
All right.
The
Bernardo
despite
is
he
angry.
was having dinner.
Bernardo is angry
Twice.
despite having dinner twice.
Twice. Okay, yes.
Bernardo is angry despite having dinner twice. And Bernardo is angry.
Twice.
Me la dedicaron pues hoy. A como no está, como apaga cámara y micrófono, entonces ahí tiene para que lleve Bernardo. ¿Sí ve?
Yep, exactly. I agree. I totally
Okay, I'm
agree.
gonna write that one down because I like it. I like it. I like it very much. Pay attention to what he says. Pay attention. It says, Bernardo is angry despite having eaten twice. Sorry. Bernardo is angry despite having eaten. Sorry. Having eaten twice. Bernardo is angry despite having eaten twice. Pay attention. Despite, by the way, despite is a preposition. So you need to use it with a noun or with a noun phrase, and the ing makes phrases into nouns. So there's a secret. Ahí diría más o menos en español, Bernardo tiene hambre, pero tiene rabia. Bernardo tiene rabia. A pesar de haberse comido, dos platos o haber comido 2 veces. ¿Sí? Claro, pues que tiene un poquitico más de...
That sentence is a little tricky.
Hungry.
Porque es que ahí listo, el hombre, o sea, el hombre tiene una solitaria la berraca, tiene solitaria acompañada.
Con la familia,
Pero en
con
el
la
caso de
familia.
angry,
Ya,
ya esté conchude, ya conchudo.
Claro, ya.
O sea, aparte de que se come la comida, todo se enoja.
Hace la del borracho a las 5 de la mañana. Llegar con el pollo berraco.
Yeah.
Sí, sí, y el que calla otorga. Como no ha dicho nada, entonces sí, cierto.
Okay. Como supieron. Bernardo is hungry despite having eaten twice. Okay, otro.
In this
It's
context,
the same meaning, despite and in spite of.
Yeah, exactly the same. They're twins. No, not twin, not identical twins, but twins. Son mellizas, más no gemelas. Se parecen mucho, pero no son iguales.
In this context, what is the use in spite of in this sentences? Is the same?
The same. I just changed it. Despite or in spite of.
In spite of.
Same. Also a preposition. So you need to put the verb in ing. Bernardo is hungry in spite of having eaten twice. A pesar de haber comido 2 veces.
And in this case, although or though is in the first part of the sentence, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Not necessarily, no. Although is for the cause. And this is the cause apparently. Yeah. Apparently. O sea, ¿quién se va a enojar porque comió 2 veces? Eso es lo ilógico. Es lo que llamabas tú, Juan Carlos, taking a different road, taking a different direction. ¿Ok? Porque no tiene lógica. Eso es lo que es unexpected. ¿Cómo va a tener lógica que el tipo come 2 veces y eso lo hace que se enoje? No tiene lógica. This is the cause, but it doesn't make sense.
Maybe he was in a diet. He was following a diet.
Exactly.
And that was a mistake.
She felt culpable, guilty. He felt guilty with this situation.
Yeah.
Or maybe he had to eat twice against
His will.
willing.
Yeah, against his will.
His will?
Good job. All right. Now, finish this. Alex is bored. How about that one? Para que no digan que es únicamente Bernardo. Alex is bored.
Because he don't like work in the morning.
Ah. Okay.
I couldn't catch that. Because what?
He doesn't like to wake up early in the morning.
Work.
Work. Alex is bored on his job, or just bored, or unhappy is maybe in this case better than bored. Okay, Alex is unhappy because he doesn't like to work early in the morning. Alex is unhappy at work.
Cool. Because in Spanish, the meaning of bored in context is more natural than in English. Okay, cool.
For example, I can
Alex.
say,
Yeah.
Alex is unhappy at work, and although he has a good job and he has good benefits at work.
Yeah. That would be unexpected.
Alice is
I have another
unhappy
example.
at work.
What's that?
Alice is unhappy at work. He does like to work early in the morning. Nevertheless, he tried to change his mood every day.
Mhm. Okay, wait, hold that idea. Although he makes good money and has great benefits. Perks. It's call them perks. Perquisites,
Perks, yeah.
but normally perks for short.
Alex is unhappy at work.
Wait, I'm gonna go with Alba and then with Juan Carlos's. Alba, tell me yours again.
Alice is unhappy at work because he doesn't like to work early in the morning.
He doesn't like to work early in the morning.
Nevertheless, he changed his mood.
Nevertheless, he's working with his therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, therapist. Is it therapist?
To
improve
change the mood.
his mood. Because he has a family he needs to worry about. Now, pay attention to something interesting about this proposal from Mercedes, which I complete. Pay attention to what happens here. Something that I complete. We have 1 signal, 2 signals, and 3 signals. Well, this is overkill sometimes, so be careful, okay? Sometimes when you put things just like 2 connected, it can also be frustrating. Yeah? Maybe. Does it make sense? But it's good. This is good. No problem. This is solid. Grammatically is solid. No problem. Now, let's bother Luis. Because Luis didn't know. How about that? Now, pay attention. I'm going to put a comma here, okay? Because Luis didn't know, then what?
He lost the exam, for example.
Teacher, could you show me the prepositions or yeah, because since okay.
There. I shared it on WhatsApp. Pay attention. There's a chart there.
Go.
Because Luis didn't know.
He failed the exam, no?
Oh, he
Therefore,
Because Luis didn't know much about the topic, he failed the test.
He get missing the date.
He what?
He get missing.
He got lazy?
No,
Hang on a
he got a Messi, or he got mess the date. Se estropeó la cita.
Oh, okay. So maybe because Luis didn't know, he missed the appointment. Yeah.
The date, because he's a romantic. He's not
Ah,
a-
okay.
you know, no, he's
He missed his date
with the crush.
with Luisa.
Crush.
Luisa and Luisa. You see what I did?
The crush.
Luis and Luisa.
Therefore,
What's that?
Teacher, and what-
por lo
and what-
tanto, therefore,
Therefore, okay, thank you. Thank you, Liz. That's, you know, that, you know, she's maldadosa, okay? So therefore, he'll be alone forever. Forever alone.
To go to bed.
Teacher,
to bed
and
with
what
the-
happened if the first sentence, because Luis didn't know how much about the topic yet have another sense, or is the same?
No. Yes, he has the sense in that things don't go according to plan. They are unexpected. So, for
Well,
example,
the function by yet, no, exactly.
yet is the same as but.
Mm,
So, for
okay.
example, Luis didn't know much about the topic, yet he passed the test. You see, that's
Mhm.
unexpected because you're what? He didn't know. How can he pass? Things
Mhm.
like that happen sometimes. They're called miracle or bribery. Do you know bribery?
No.
Soborno. Milagro o soborno. Son, en Colombia son sinónimos.
Oh, yeah.
Uy, qué milagro, parce. No se le llevaron el carro. Sí, es un milagro. Se llama soborno. You know? Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
You get, pase, registration. Lo pasa así con el billete de 50 por debajo. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. ¿Qué es esto, señor? It's a miracle. I don't know. It appeared. I didn't have money.
Cin-
Yeah, Luis está de acuerdo. Luis
Cincuenta.
está
Mexico, we call
50
it the mordida.
Ya no.
50 ya
O
no.
ponerse la del Puebla. I don't know, wait.
50 ya no es it's not a miracle.
Reasons for changing.
Yeah. Un garabito.
We
Teacher.
call it mordida or ponerse la del Puebla here.
La del Puebla.
Yeah. Ponerse la del Puebla. I don't know.
¿Qué es,
Like it,
qué es la del
Is that
Puebla?
it?
Puebla,
Is that
another
it?
team, another soccer team.
Yeah, you have to do this thing. Thing.
And
Oh,
I have an
indiscreet.
indiscreet question for Edith. When you were a cop, a police officer, did you ever get bit? ¿Te mordieron alguna vez?
No, actually the police don't bite it. Well,
Not in Mexico.
no decimos me mordieron, decimos yo pedí mordida o me dieron mordida. Así.
Ah,
You ask for a bite.
Ask
You
for the
ask for
bite.
a bite. But no,
bite
never.
yourself.
I don't have the
you never got a
necessity.
bite.
How many
Nunca te dieron un
times you
pedazo.
ask? How many times you ask for a bite?
Coco.
I have
Tell us,
an
tell us
experience.
the truth.
Oh,
Tell us the
Okay,
truth.
listen.
Eddie.
Nancy,
Listen, Luis
Nancy
has an
happy.
experience from Cali.
Nancy
No,
is
no.
unhappy at work. Complete. Nancy unhappy at work. Complete.
I was a honest police.
Former policewoman, Edith.
Yeah.
So Luis has an experience. Listen.
Yes, let me tell you, it's fast. In Envigado, I was very happy. I was driving. I passed and stop and almost crashed with transit agents, with two transit agents. So they stole me.
Stop you.
Stop the car parking, and the agent said me the agent want to fine really, This day I was very happy. I don't want to fight with anything, but he won.
Fight.
No, fight with I don't know, because he didn't write the how do you say multa?
Ticket.
Never write the ticket. Just try to find with me same things. For example, así manejará con los demás, ¿cómo era con los demás? No creo que, no, señora gente, disculpe, sé que me pasé, entiendo.
In English, señora gente, I'm sorry, I know I
hope de multa va.
No me regañe.
No,
exactly. Give me the ticket, no me regañe.
Exactly. That's very funny, really, because I hope the multa.
Are you sure there are transit agent or transgender?
No,
it's different. I have a story. I have an experience too. One day, I was driving on a freeway. I have to be honest, I was semi-snoozing. I was almost falling asleep because I had slept very badly the night before.
Okay.
And I was on the road, and they were, and he's like, I don't like this story. Don't continue, teacher. I love you, teacher, and I'm gonna hate you. So I was driving past a big truck that was stopped on the side of the road because they were working on the public lighting, right? So it was a big truck of the lights department, public lights department, empresas varias. And I went past, so I had to kind of get around to get past, right? And I heard a noise, like a slap. When I looked in my rearview mirror, I saw the guy rolling on the asphalt.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I knocked a guy down.
Wow.
And what happened with that guy?
I went back to pick him up to take him to the hospital.
Okay.
He stood up, which meant he was okay. And he got in the car with me, especially because the guys from Empresas Varias said, no worries. He was on a bike. He was on a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys from Empresas Varias took his address and they promised to deliver the bike later on their route. So it was not a problem. And they suggested that the guy get in the car with me so I could take him to the hospital. The hospital was only like 2 kilometers away. This happened in close to Rio Negro. So I took him to the hospital. On the way over, although I knocked the guy off his bike by mistake, my mistake, he told me that I was a good man for picking him up. Completely unexpected, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So you bring him to the hospital, no wait for the ambulance?
No, I took him right away. Although I knocked him off his bike by mistake, let's say, what's the word that I'm looking for? Let's say recklessly, okay? Recklessly. This is like, reckless is like without paying attention. Recklessly. He thanked me for picking him up. Look at this. So the whole idea with although is that it's unexpected. What would you expect a guy to tell me after I knock him off his bike while driving recklessly? He would have called me a son of a bitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
But who was responsible for that situation?
Me.
You?
I mean, obviously,
30 times
obviously, yeah, no, you know, the guilt, the blame is shared. I mean, yes, I was partially falling asleep. After this, I was not falling asleep anymore. I was absolutely wide awake. But yes, I was falling asleep, number one. Number two, that car was partially blocking the road. My problem was that I didn't see the bicyclist because I was looking at the truck. So yeah, the blame could be disputed, but it was my fault. I know because I was falling asleep. That's the reason. I mean, but the cops were waiting for me at the hospital. The cops were waiting for me, you know, like Edith's partners. Los compañeros de Edith me están esperando. And the hospital. But they asked me a couple of questions, but it was early in the morning. I didn't smell of alcohol. So they had no proof that it was my fault. And they let me go. Yeah. Now I have another one.
Fortunately, no.
The guy rolled on the ground. The guy rolled on the ground a good distance. The guy rolled like that on the ground a good distance. I mean, it was.
How do you say it was a big scare? Something
It was
like
a
that?
big scare. It was a close call or a close shave. Fue como una afeitada muy a piel.
But that was a treat, a kind of treat or trap.
What? Trap? Me? Tramp?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Maybe the guy have the intention, I don't know, only the right. Or
she mentioned about the idea the people or the biker lunch over you, lunch to the car for being not tough.
What's that?
If you suspected maybe the guy tried to launch of the car over the car or trying to
just to simulate an accident.
Oh no.
Make a fake accident.
No, it's but not this case. Look at this.
This case,
I rolled on the ground a good distance, a good distance, right? However, this is the unexpected. He just had some minor scratches because I called later and he told me, no, the doctor said nothing serious, no broken bones, nothing, just, superficial scratches.
And what about
the doctor said, keep it dry. No.
What about the bicycle? Did you have to pay for that or?
No, but you know what happened? It ripped off my side view mirror. El retrovisor lateral, me lo arrancó. It snapped it off, the impact. So I didn't knock the guy. Actually, I didn't knock the guy with the car, with the body of the car, because that would have been worse. I actually knocked him off the bike with the side view mirror. O sea, le pegué con el retrovisor, lo arrancó, he snapped it off, and that's what got the guy to lose his balance and roll on the ground.
Rolling on the ground.
So luckily, I didn't actually hit the guy with the car, with the body of the car, just with the side view mirror, which was a minor impact. I imagine the side view mirror hit maybe the handlebars. He lost control, rolled on the ground, and so that's why it didn't happen. Nothing worse than this happened. Otherwise, I would be teaching from jail. Because the guy was a priest. Listen, the guy was a priest.
But all the time teaching.
You can teach English wherever you want.
From jail. But what about from hell? What about from hell? I don't think from hell I can teach English. You know why? The guy was a priest of the Catholic Church. He was not a regular guy. He was a priest.
Oh,
What is that?
A priest is a padre.
okay.
Okay.
Era un padre.
Priest.
Oh,
That's
you
why.
really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was this close to going directly to heaven with no return ticket.
Is the only reason that you don't
That's why I teach it.
receive
Yeah.
the son of a bitch
Yeah.
70 times.
Por eso fue que no me mentó la madre. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason that everything now have sense.
Everything makes sense now.
Yeah, everything makes sense now because it were another person, maybe you have.
You could buy the Baloto this day.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it, man. You're right. It was a very lucky thing. It's the first time, and hopefully, knock on wood,
Yeah.
the last time I hit someone with a car, because it's very scary. It's
Yeah.
very scary because, you know, people, we're very soft. We're very soft. And a car is tons of metal. It hits you and it can create absolute terrible damage inside of you.
Mhm.
Alice asked who was the blame?
Me, obviously.
The reality is always the blame is the drivers who drives a car or motorcycle, because the other person, the peatón,
Yeah, the pedestrian. The
Yes.
pedestrian. In this case, the cyclist.
The peatón don't have an assurance, so the responsibility is the drivers always. Don't matter if the peatón crossway the street when he can do it. He can't do it.
You're right, but maybe I don't know, maybe you can have a case in the case of jaywalking, for example. Jaywalking es atravesar por medio de carros parqueados, y usted sale de carros parqueados, grave.
Yeah.
Eso se llama
Yeah,
jaywalking.
Igual te toca
matar.
recogerlo, igual te toca como llevarlo y todo el tema de así.
Because another problem, especially in the States, is called hit and run. Hit and run es que usted eleva a alguien y sigue, como si nada. It's a problem. It's a crime. What?
Leave him. Leave him in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Lo que no sabría, yo todavía, si llegara a pasar, pero que no sabría es si fuese un ladrón. Si fuese un ladrón y sé que me iba a robar como me iban a hacer, que estaba ahí, no sabría si me bajo o no me bajo.
Como,
mierda.
Como el policía de tránsito.
Uy, eso sí fue muy raro. Entonces, o sea, se deleitó regañándome, no me multó, y yo dije, múlteme, o sea, yo en mi cabeza como que, me va a multar, bueno,
no le ha ofrecido
nada.
Estaba haciendo
esa más cagada, esa más cagada. Está ofendido, ¿no? Está ofendido porque me dio miedo.
Transgender, it's not transgender.
All right, so
awkward. It's quite awkward, this situation.
So this is the signal.
Maybe he loves the younger kids.
Yeah, teacher, but I haven't been in that situation, but I consider that maybe
It's a scary story.
It's scared, yeah, it's scared.
Scary story.
I don't know
teacher,
how can I manage that situation.
Respect the prince, teacher. Respect the prince. The minister of the God.
The minister of God. Yeah, can you imagine what happens to you if you kill a priest? It's the worst thing. Nothing is worse.
Yeah. You are directly to the head.
Directly. I mean,
you are going to directly.
By the way, it's a idiom. It's a idiom. You kill a priest.
Exactly. What did I do? I killed it. And ever since, desde aquel entonces, yeah.
Ever since
Ever
is
since.
Bad
is not
luck.
connector,
Bad
right?
luck. Y
Otherwise,
eso no son
another
7 años, no
connector.
son 7 años como un gato. This is forever.
Yeah. Forever.
Que los que querían ser amigos míos, reconsidérenlo. This guy is a priest killer. Mata padres. Now pay attention. Complete my idea. Everybody listen. We have 2 choices, 2 dongles, two switches, to study or not to study, to pass or fail the test. Okay?
Mhm.
To study, not to study, to pass or fail the test. Listen to me. Complete my idea. Edith, because I didn't study,
I failed the test.
I failed the test. Very good. You got it, everybody?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Now, Julie, because I studied, I failed or I passed the test? Because I studied,
I passed the test.
I passed the test because is expected. Pay attention to the table. Pay attention to the table. Look at the table. Look at the table. I know that you don't trust me now because you know I'm a father killer, right? But look at the table. This guy is evil. I knew it, right? Julie is like, I knew it. That guy was evil. Look at that eye. It's evil. Okay. Okay, listen. We have two rows, right? Look at the top row. Expected. All of those words, expected. Connect the idea. Study, pass. Not study, pass. Fail. Study, pass. Not study, fail. That's it. And look at the one below. The below row, the lower row. All of those are going to connect unexpected. Didn't study, passed. Studied, failed. Unexpected. Got it?
Mhm.
Now pay attention, Julie. Listen to this, Julie. Because I studied, complete the idea.
You start the test.
I passed the test. Because I studied, I passed the test. Exactly. Expect. Luis, my friend Luis.
Yeah, tell me.
My friend Luis. Although I studied,
Although I study, okay. Although I study, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't pass the test.
yeah, or I failed the test. Yes, you forgot the word. I failed the test. I didn't pass the test is the same. Good. Alba, I did not study. Therefore, I think Alba is frozen alive. Yo creo que se quedó fría.
Hurry up,
Se
hang
quedó
up.
con ese ejemplo.
Es
Hurry
at.
up,
Está
hurry
actuando,
up,
es
hang up.
at.
Está actuando muy bien, está actuando.
Yeah.
Háganle reír.
Today is not the
No, a ver si había algo-
implementation day.
Yo creo que se desconectó, I'm sorry. Sí, yo creo que le cayó la conexión. Nosotros aquí gozándonos la pobre. Pero ¿qué se va a esperar from a priest killer?
No, el cabello se le está moviendo, teacher.
Ah, sí, le estamos en pilla.
Wow.
Mejor se fue. All right. Edith, I did not study. However,
Sorry, teacher, again, could you repeat me?
I did not study. However,
However, I passed the test.
fabulous. Okay, Bernardo.
Yeah,
Bernardo,
teacher.
I studied. Nevertheless,
I failed the test.
correct. Juan Carlos, even though I didn't study,
I failed the test.
I repeat, even though I did not study,
I did study. I understand you. I did the study. Even though I did not study, I passed the test.
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Just kidding. You're so no fun, man, today. Wait, why are you so not fun today? You need to be more fun. It's Monday. Monday is fun day. Did you know anything about that? No? Monday, fun day? No?
Almost your killer of praise.
Understood. I understood.
Yeah.
You are a dangerous influence. A bad
I'm a
influence.
dangerous person now. Okay. Okay. I know I
Right.
cannot tell you any of my
Now we
stories.
know who you are, teacher.
Maybe you would
I'm not gonna tell you any more
turn
stories.
to gringo
I
cero.
understand. I understand.
Maybe you turned gringo cero 10 minutes ago before.
Yeah.
Before the time.
We're still in shock, teacher.
You're still in
So
shock.
now
Okay.
we know who you are, teacher.
Exactly. You know my true character. Alex, since
Yeah.
I did not study,
You failed the test.
exactly. There you go. That's a wrap. That was the session of tonight's, which I decided to make it into connectors, which I don't like. I like signals, but we're going to use this in readings and in many other things during this month. I'm going to concentrate this month on signals. Okay.
You mentioned
That is starting. So September
in your story you mentioned otherwise is a signal also.
as well. Yes, but it's a signal of condition. De lo
Okay.
contrario, like eliminating the previous idea or putting it in suspense.
So it's unexpected.
Yeah, it's unexpected. Yeah,
What is the other?
but it's condition.
What is the other? I hear you. I don't
Okay,
remember.
so there you go,
Never
guys.
forget that connectors, teacher.
What's that?
We
didn't-
never gonna forget that connectors with that history.
Oh, love it, this session.
You never forget, or
You will
you
never
never remember.
We can repeat the session. Or
everything
make
now
it-
makes sense. You say, everything now makes sense. Gringo cero, all of this evil in this person. I know he's a priest killer.
almost you send the priest in a 86 teacher. Remember?
86 priest.
Yeah, man.
everything-
86 priest.
Everything has totally makes sense.
Totally makes sense. You're right, man. I'm an evil person. Evil Knievel. All right.
No more.
Okay, guys, so I'll see you
Don't ask more.
tomorrow. Oh, no, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Mañana no me ven. I'll see you on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have
Vignettes.
vignette improv style. Improv vignette tomorrow, okay?
Vignette high level.
Yeah, don't miss it.
We can connect the signals.
I'm gonna try it. Exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah, you should. Thank you, Juanca. You see, I'm not the only evil person in this group.
Jumping here.
Jumping, yeah.
Jumping
Please,
here.
Juan Carlos.
Please,
What
Juan
a
Carlos.
frog. What a frog. I see.
Juan Carlos needs to do a Mercedes
Exactly.
before he gets
Jumping
86.
here.
86 Juan Carlos, says Luis Alberto. 86 Juan Carlos. 86 is a good story that Luis Alberto needs to tell you.
Luis Alberto.
Me?
Yeah.
No, you explain you, teacher. Is a good for everyone
Let's
to
see,
know.
let's see if ChatGPT knows. Wait a second. ChatGPT knows everything, right? So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT and find his opinion about this saying. 86, 86, right?
What means 86 in
Eighty-six.
a specific context? It's interesting.
Okay.
I knew 69, but 86.
86 is
86.
pay attention.
It's consequence. It's
What's the
it's
meaning?
expected, it's
Teacher.
expected or unexpected.
The teacher said a job related to my manager
Okay, look at this.
with this.
Are you seeing my ChatGPT? Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yes. The term 86 is a slang expression that originally comes from the food and beverage industry, particularly restaurants and bars. It means to remove and or get rid of something or someone, or to refuse service to a customer, or also when an item on the menu is no longer available. So people say 86 broccoli, 86 natilla, 86 tamales, no more. No longer available, no longer serving, no longer existing, no longer more. That's it, finished. Okay? Now, what is the origin of this expression? What is the origin of this expression? Not entirely clear. Several theories. Delmonico's restaurant in New York, rhyming slang, Nick's, a word meaning cancel or reject, Soda Fountain Code, Chumley's Bar in New York. She's in 86 Bedford Street, or at 86 Bedford Street rather. But I don't see here my favorite, which is true too. The measures of a grave. Hoy que estamos hablando de muertes. Las medidas de una fosa. O sea, de una tumba. Las medidas son 8 pies de largo, 8 feet in length, 8 pies de largo, por 6 de profundo, 6 feet. Esas son las medidas de una fosa, normales, estándar. 8 pies por 6, 86. 86.
It's the same.
Pues siempre
It's
que
the
escucho
same.
por ahí 86 esto, 86 lo otro, hay que 86 esta persona. Se va, no existe, se acabó, no más. Muerto. 86.
But how do you
Entonces,
say that referring to a person?
Oh,
You blow
yeah.
my mind,
Almost
teacher.
86.
For example, sorry?
I
Could you-
almost fix the priest. Casi lo mato.
Sorry, I couldn't catch. I couldn't hear
I
you.
almost 86'd the priest that I
Got it. Good.
elimino.
Teacher, which level of the dentist hell
Oh my
is
God.
there?
I don't know. They need to invent a new one.
Is this there for the
Otro nuevo.
almost killer's priest?
They're gonna put me, no me van a poner que en el infierno, sino debajo del infierno. Under the hell.
El infierno es que se merece. Ese
infierno
término
para
me
mí.
lo explicó.
Por debajo. Under the hell. What?
Ese término me lo explicó haciendo ejemplo a nuestra gerente manager, que la queremos mucho. Ese me lo explicó así, hiciste mucho hijo de madre.
Que se vaya. 86 the manager.
No,
Yeah.
teacher, no.
So yeah.
That's no convenience.
Que por ejemplo, si estamos hablando de los zapatos del calzado de Alba y uno le dice, ve, yo quiero los que parecían como para tirar bolos. Ella dice, no, we 86 those. Se acabaron. 86. 86 bowling shoes. Se acabaron los de bolos. O si yo le digo la próxima vez que venga Julie, que no viene y no como cada año por la cuaresma, parece que la hubieran 86.
Teacher, now for me, it's 86 time
86,
for
Juliet, okay.
Nancy. Nancy is 86.
Oh, Nancy.
Ah,
Bye, Nancy.
See you,
bye
again.
bye.
See you,
86.
teacher. Thanks a lot.
On Wednesday.
Tráenos más términos, teacher, de ese tipo.
Más,
¿Qué le
claro.
parece?
Claro. Hay
Para-
otro más. Hay otro más. Hay otro
Mira,
más.
Alba no 86, is here. I mean, look at the...
Otro término más del restaurante es in the weeds.
In the woods.
Yeah. And okay, sorry. And the term in the weeds. Yeah.
Madera.
That. In the weeds. Como entre las ramas. It's used to describe a situation where someone is overwhelmed or behind in their work. Cuando uno está súper atrasado o está súper abrumado con cosas que no puede terminar, no le da, O sea, en español decimos está caído. ¿Sí? Le preguntan a Alba, ve, ¿cómo va la pega de las suelas allá en la sección A? Y dice, no, están caídos. Hace rato que no, están caídos porque no llegó Pedro y él es el que pega las suelas con sacol. ¿Sí?
Esos términos, yo por ahí de esa más.
In the weeds.
Tengan en cuenta que weed también significa marijuana. O sea que ahí pueden haber connotaciones cosas. Weed. Weed es marijuana. Pero no significa eso acá. In the weeds es como cuando uno está por un pastizal de pasto muy alto, se pierde porque no ve para dónde va. Entonces eso es estar in the weeds, o sea, no encuentra salida. Es como cuando lo sepultan con órdenes en un restaurante, que para la mesa tal, y uno como que por dónde empiezo. Entonces se cae uno. And that's to be in the weeds. Así se van a sentir en algún momento Luis, Julie, Alex, Bernardo, como que, uy, no tanto, yo cómo voy a hacer todo esto? In the weeds, you're in the weeds. But don't let yourself become 86. You need to continue. Okay, look at me.
For sure.
I continue. Even though I almost 86 myself, straight to hell, under the hell. Okay, take it from me. Guys, I'll see you on Wednesday. If you want to follow me on TikTok, comienza en 15 minutos. Y bueno, es unas cosas muy interesantes que hablo yo ahí. Luis sabe, no se pierde un camino. All right, just kidding. Luis no le gusta esto.
I'm going to attend a little teacher. I'm going to attend.
Going to rezar los 1000 Jesuses with me. All right, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. And